federalautoloan.com is one of the many auto finance consumer assistance websites, and while a good number of these websites are legitimate and provide quality service to their customers, there are, as in any industry, companies that are less than scrupulous with regard to how they do business and treat customers. The following is a list of things to look for that may indicate that a website you are evaluating is not doing business the right way. Finding these types of activities occurring on the website may indicate that a company is not so reputable. It's always a good idea to research and thoroughly evaluate any company you are considering working with. The following are some things to look for on an auto loan website that may indicate they are not so legitimate. 1. Pretending to be a lender. When you get to a Consumer Connection auto finance website, it should not lead you to believe that they are a lending institution if they are not. Sometimes organizations try to make you believe that they are a banking or lending institution rather than a Consumer Connection company. So review their content, messaging, and their terms and conditions to see what they're really about. If they are trying to pretend that they're something they're not, you may not want to do business with them. 2. Sites that charge you for their service. If you come to an auto finance Consumer Connection website and they want to charge you for their services, you should probably look for another company to work with. The good thing about websites like federalautoloan.com is that they provide finance application options and rich information and content to consumers for free. Charging is not necessary. 3. Avoid sites with over-the-top claims. If a website has statements like, "Get your loan in 5 minutes," "Guaranteed loan approval," 1% interest rate loans, and other unbelievable claims such as this, there's probably a problem. As the old adage says, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. So if you're on a website that is promising you the moon, you may want to go to a different website that makes a realistic business proposition to you. 4. Read their terms of use and privacy policy carefully. Most companies that are trying to hide something from you hide their real intentions in their terms of use and even their privacy policy. You should always review these documents on any website where you are buying something or submitting information. 5. Make sure your application gets a fair chance. Unlike other companies out there, federalautoloan.com submits every one of the auto finance application requests to our lender-dealer affiliate network. Other companies filter out applications for things like bad credit, bankruptcy, self-employment, age, and other factors. If you are over 18 and you submit an application with us, we'll make sure we submit it to the network, and while we can't guarantee that every application will match to an affiliate, at least you're in the game with us. 6. Don't create a spam nightmare for yourself. As was noted above, you need to make sure you review the site's terms of use and the privacy policy, plus any fine print on the website. While almost all companies make sure that they are being compliant to laws with fine print, some use the disclosures at the bottom of the page to hide all manner of things that you may not want. When you work with federalautoloan.com, you can be sure that unless you opt in for information and offers, we won't send them to you. And in the unlikely event that you get information from us that you didn't ask for, just send us an email and we'll do our best to stop the spam. You should also make sure that any third-party affiliates you opted in with on our website are also contacted in the event you are receiving unwanted materials. 7. Review the terms of use and privacy policy carefully. As has been said a couple of times already, you need to check the website's terms of use and privacy policy carefully to ensure that the company you're working with isn't going to do things with your information that you don't want them to. 8. Research the company you are considering. Most companies can be researched on the web. It's always a good idea to check out the website and the company behind it to make sure there aren't a bunch of complaints and bad reviews. And while no company will ever be without some customer complaints, a lot of them could mean there is a problem. 9. Check their SSL certificate. The SSL certificate is a certificate by a third-party company that the data you input on the site is secure. You should be able to check on the certificate and get to the website of the certificate provider. If you can't click on it, the company probably doesn't have a valid one, and you should be wary. You can also check for the HTTPS in the URL string in your browser on the page where you are inputting personal information to validate whether or not their certificate is active. If you don't see the HTTPS, you should not enter your personal information. 10. Check the Better Business Bureau. The Better Business Bureau, or BBB, which can be found at www.bbb.org, monitors complaints that come through their system about websites and companies. They also help to monitor those complaints and make sure that companies address them. If the company you are considering has a bad BBB rating, you may want to look elsewhere for services. 11. Can you contact the company? Most websites offer contact opportunities either by email or phone. If the website you are considering has no way to contact them, you may want to consider another website. Here at our company, we make efforts to answer every customer email and any customer inquiries or complaints. We are serious about serving our customers well. This list provides some of the things you should look for when evaluating whether or not to do business with a company, online or not, and is certainly not exhaustive. The key is to be an informed customer. That's why we put so much information and content up on federalautoloan.com. We want our customers to be well-informed customers, because that is how you are protected from unscrupulous individuals that want to take advantage of you. If you are interested in obtaining vehicle financing, even if you have less than ideal credit, we invite you to apply today with federalautoloan.com. We'll do our best to help you get the car and the financing you need through our lender and/or dealer affiliates. Federal Auto Loan. Good credit, bad credit, no credit, all good.